right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight.
Hey,
Stay away.
giving out the secrets and shit. I'm Stone. Let me kick back. Let me kick back. Take over, dog. Take over, co-pilot.
My
You know,
dude.
my co-pilot, dog. It's on you. Hey, listen. I was just talking about graph. It was the 7 levels of. Hey, it was 7 levels, not 7 letter, and 7 doesn't stand for G.
I think give it one last breakdown, like from beginning to
One last breakdown?
to highest. Yeah, 1 to 7, so
Alright.
that they know real quick.
1,
1, your toy.
1, you're a toy, dog.
Right.
You ain't even out there yet.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You got a couple tags in the neighborhood. Your older brother tags, your fucking,
Right.
your cousin, or your homeboy at school's older brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you're just like in that introductory level. But, okay, we also want to tell you something else. But that's toy shit, right? Because that's a beginner shit. That's like all the way toy shit. Like, fuck, I got to teach this fool. Right? You know what I mean? When the little homie fucks up, you're like, fool, don't be a fucking toy, dog.
Mhm.
Right? Or like yeah, because that's where that term is like dubbed from or air marked. You're a fucking toy, or that's toy shit. Didn't you make some shirts?
Mhm.
Oh, we got some toy shit shirts.
Some red ones, some blue ones, some fucking gray ones. There's a couple black ones there.
Well,
They're all right there in the racks right here.
all right.
Pull out Legendaries Art Supply. They're here.
So that means that don't be a toy.
Be a toy.
All right, then 2 is a tagger. Tagger like that fool. Actually, he's tagging around the neighborhood. He's fucking tagging. He doesn't really got a full on blowing tight tag, but he's bouncing names. Maybe he picks one name and stays with that name forever.
Right.
Maybe he changes it up fucking a million times. I don't know. Maybe he changes it up 47 times.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm listening, dog.
Damn.
That's funny, huh? The homie 9 ounce. He said 9 ounce for the Molotov.
Yeah.
That's tight. All right. So tagger to bomber. Now this fool's got his tag down. Right. He's got a decent tag, and he's going further than, because now he's starting to change the mindset. Right. He's transforming from toy to tagger.
Right.
To bomber, right? Because he's transforming. So now he's a bomber. Once he's a bomber, he's outside the neighborhood. He's, more 17, 18, 19. I mean, age doesn't fully matter.
Colorful stuff, right?
Get in there.
Colors.
Get in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got at least 2 color, right?
Yeah.
And then, see, the bomber turns into the rider. So the rider now, right, number 4, that fool's like, now he's kind of on it. He's got the ideal. He's
Right.
got the concept. He's still just he might miss the mark. You're like, oh man, almost fool, you almost got the 3D right, dog.
Yeah.
The letters are tight, 3D's off. 3D's tight, letters off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whatever it is. All right, so that's the rider. That's the bomber go to rider, but then a rider becomes a piecer, and this will he figured the masterpiece, right?
Right.
Because that's it, right? Once you could drop the masterpiece, like you're like, damn, all right.
Yeah. You're active now. You're like,
Oh, but you gotta drop it on the street.
Yeah.
Does that mean you gotta drop it on the street?
yeah, everywhere. I mean, at least
Right.
one.
Okay. So it ain't like, all right, you caught a piece, and you did one. It means like you gotta, but it's gotta be out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then, damn. So that's a big difference between piecer and king.
Yeah.
Well, no, because now the piecer he's out there,
He's active.
but he's helping the king.
Right.
He's a king's helper.
Because he's probably piecing, but he's piecing on legals. He's learning.
Hey, look, the
you know?
piecer is the king's helper. The piecer is the king's helper. The bomber
Right.
is the rider's helper, and the toy is the tagger's chaperone. Oh, motherfuckers. All right, well, homie, that's the breakdown for me, dog.
Sick, yeah.
I mean,
The seven levels?
7 levels, dog.
7 levels.
7 levels, dog. It sucks because it's got to sound like
Sick.
something else. But 7 is for legend.
Right. It's for legend.
It's for legend, dog.
Or for G. Oh, yeah, legend status, yeah.
Legendaries, no. 7 is for the 7th letter, and that's not a G. Nah, how did I say it? Hey, hold on, dog. I'm bombing right now. He made me bomb.
Bombing.
I'm bombing.
G and the next one just said little brother.
Oh yeah, I got a big ass G on my back.
Sick. So, you want to get into those theories or what?
Yeah, I want to get into the other shit.
Okay.
Is
So-
that how the homie did it? Do it again, dog. And rescue me, my boy. Rescue me, dog. All right.
Sick.
Y'all might not hear. Y'all hear that later on.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you were telling me about I heard of some shit called Element 115, and
Okay.
I kind of heard about it. I kind of know like another story about it that is linked to that, but I could tell you like a little bit. What I do know is like I guess it's a type of material that could
I don't know what it is.
Right.
I heard when I looked it up. I heard it on one of these shows
Right.
or whatever.
Mhm.
I thought it was interesting, and I thought maybe you would like it. So
Right.
I just know very minimal of it, like being some new element. That's
Yeah,
it.
me too.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
What?
the homie's high, dog. This fool right here.
Go for it.
You, dog, it's your turn.
Okay, yeah. So what I do know of it too, I don't know much, but I do know it's like I guess like a piece of like a type of rock or whatever type of material that could eliminate gravity. So if you have like certain amount of it and you push it like a magnet, the way the magnet works, it's like that reverse. So that type of material, if it could,
Oh, it's like that reverse. So a
Right.
magnet could either attract to you or
push away.
push away from you.
Right. So it's like some shit like that kind of pushes away, but it doesn't give a force, if that makes sense. It doesn't like, it won't harm you or push you
Like-
physically, but it's doing that. It's moving
Like
you. It's picking it up.
right, like so it's not gonna have like some rocket fucking fuel fire,
Right.
Because it's just like an element that,
Yeah.
so to speak.
And,
right?
and so, yeah, and so that element, this was like an element that, it came out like 2015. They talked about it. You know, like they have the chart of the fucking elements or
I
whatever.
think that's so. What I think that's what when they dubbed it. I keep saying that word today. When they dubbed it up into the periodic table,
right.
because they were already looking at it. It's not like they just found it. I think, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
okay,
So so that came out like 2015 or whatever. It came out recently, not too long ago. But like in the 80s, there was this guy named Bob Lazar who was this guy. He has like more interesting story, and I kind of know a little bit more about him.
hey, the homie.
But
So the guy, he was the guy.
Yeah,
the
this fool
I know the
fucking-
homie's high.
this fool fucking so he worked on propulsion systems, you know, like he had like a fast car that he built the engine in. He knew how to make shit shoot, you know, like rockets.
Okay.
And so he was a scientist of that, you know, and he would fucking build these crazy cars. He got popular, and the government reached out to him. They were like, yo, you know, we like your work. We want you to come work for us. And he was like, all right. So he started going doing that. And I guess when he was doing that, he was studying that element 15. And he knew about it. And so, like, well, whatever happened, time passes. And this was working so much. He's always at the Area 51 or whatever place they take him, you know, wherever he was working. He's always going over there. And so, like, little by little, him and his wife were kind of like, fuck, you're always at work. And they started, you know, arguing.
Yeah.
And little by little, so this fool works for the government. So all his phones are tapped. They're watching him, like, because he's not supposed to go home, talk about it. He's not allowed to talk with other scientists in the department about what's going on. Like, they're not sharing information. These fools are working on the
They're like, hey,
bumpers,
what's up?
and this was working on the engine. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. You're like, what up? But that's it.
right.
I can't tell you shit, Days. All right, I can't tell you shit. All right,
Yeah.
I got something going on over here, but I can't tell you. Dog.
Yeah. And so I guess I got that place.
I got something going on over here, dog, but I can't tell you what it is, dog.
Right.
That's
So
tight.
so like you're saying that exactly. That's happening with his
Not Drunk
wife.
Mikey.
That's happening with his wife. What you just said. He's like, I'm working, but I can't tell you what I'm working on because it's classified information. So they start getting into their issues, and she starts cheating on him. And the government, they're like, all right, bro, like your shit's getting fucked up at home. You need to go home and chill, and like we don't need you no more. And they stopped calling him.
Oh, okay.
So he started his paranoia. He started thinking that they were like kicking him, and they were like, all right, we got your information, now we're gonna watch you, you know. So he started getting paranoid that they were gonna come after him because he knew what he knew, right? And they don't know why he didn't know why they kicked him, but they kicked him because they were hearing
His
on the
wife,
phone
right?
his wife cheating, you know. So finally, I guess they were like, well, fuck, look, fool, this is why, you know. And they showed them, you know, like, you know. So, but before he fucking, my bad, before they told him that, he's like, all right, well, so I could be safe and I don't get in trouble. I'm gonna expose all this shit. I'm gonna take the homies to show you where they're flying the UFOs. I'm gonna tell what I seen, you know. And he started just going all to the news and opening his mouth, everything, so that he doesn't get killed. So he's like, if anything happens to me, you guys know why. You know what I mean? Because what the shit I'm talking.
Yeah, the whistleblower.
Right? The whistleblower, right? So he does all that, I guess, and then so they do start coming after him, and they do start fucking with him, because now you're burning the spot. You know what I mean? It's just
they were like,
yeah.
Hey, homie, we gotta have a little conversation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they already listened to him on the phone. I mean, and imagine, bro, like, okay, like,
right,
we're veering off for 2 seconds, right, for about 2 cents of it. Shit. So they can't be detected by radars, aliens. Then they kill that cat. And I think it was declared a suicide. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? See?
No, not him, but that's usually where those type of things
right.
go.
Hey, the homie
knows.
The homie wrote a whole novel right here. And
yeah,
shit.
he know, bro.
Hey, yeah, another good one. Okay. Hey, see, hey, this is the homie right here.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker, dog. He was one of my workers, dog. And fuck him at work, dog. But he's cool as fuck out of work, dog. Straight up, Mikey. I love you, dog. So, you know, it is what it is. But, anyways, this was a flat earther.
Right. Oh, where?
Yeah, he's a flat earther, dog.
Oh, shit.
I'll get it. We can get his ass going, dog. Tell me something, you flat earther. Like, hey, but, so the story of this fool is like, so he ends up telling everybody.
Oh, look at what you said, bro. Why do you say that word?
What did I say?
What did you say? Don't say it again.
I didn't say nothing.
But damn, that's what the fuck. Well, that's cool. We got these ones. These are better. That's wild, bro. Why did we post that first one too? Don't say that. I'm telling you, that's why I don't even.
Hey, hold on, it logged us out.
I don't even want to get too much into conspiracies or whatever. I'm just gonna talk the shit that's known, you know. Like this story about Lazar, he's been talked about. Everybody knows about it, you know.
Hey, that shit is
But I want to go by the guidelines.
Hey, we're gonna say sorry up front.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, we were. Like, listen, you're probably
trouble.
still listening because you know it's all linked up, you motherfuckers. It wasn't meant that way. Shit, man, we're just talking, man.
We're just chilling.
Aren't y'all? Yeah, we're just chilling. God damn. Reboot. Yeah. Boom, he hit that, and I said reboot.
Sick, huh?
2 cents.
So yeah, and that fool,
all right.
That shit happened to him, bro. Yeah, but he was talking about it back then. That element, he was like,
all right,
there's this shit. You know?
We were ultimately talking about the 115 element.
Yeah, so he knew about it, and he was talking about it back then. Like he had like a video of them hovering stuff.
So it's in the periodic table now.
Right.
I mean, do we have like none of it, or like, or like?
I mean,
they haven't made nothing with that yet.
I'm
like,
sure they have. That's.
I mean, like, come on, if it's on the periodic table, I mean. I don't know every single element on there. I don't know what this one does, that one does. I don't know the whole fucking 9. I know probably some H2O. It's like this one and that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's as much as I know. So, I mean,
Write the password down right there so this one here.
Oh, got you.
But yeah, and then...
It's the one, right? It's the one
Yeah. And then he also, like, said that one of the UFOs that they had... He said he's seen a bunch of UFOs and stuff. And one of them was, like, was supposedly found in the pyramids, bro. That it was like an ancient fucking UFO. I was like, that's crazy.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so they found that element in the pyramids?
No.
What would you say
they
right
found
now?
supposed to be a UFO. They supposed to be one of the UFOs that they have in the Area 51 was dug up in the pyramids or like in some place in that Egypt area.
Oh, so like on some
ancient shit.
Right, like like this shit been going on, and
right.
Maybe that's how they learned it.
Yeah, that's what I think everything is, bro. I think everything is just people moving in. I think a lot of generations of people moved into the Mayan pyramids and all that. Like, it's just been.
Hey, didn't I say the other day, bro? I was telling this one thing. I wish that, like, if somebody could come through like with a giant blower right? Like,
Yeah.
like a giant one, bro.
Right.
And blow all the fucking sand out of the way, like in Egypt or whatever the fuck over there.
Right.
I think that they'll unearth thousands of different things right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, even the Sphinx, like when they found it, it was like under the dirt.
Yeah.
They've pulled all that away.
Right.
Imagine what else could be there, dog. Like
More cities on.
that's just the one they found first.
Right.
You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe what there's not a whole nother set of them that goes deeper than that one.
Right.
But I don't know. Element 115.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm just tripping that they don't have a bunch of it though. Like I would think that like
maybe the government, yeah.
I would be thinking that we would like be using that. Didn't they have the train where it does that? But it's magnetic, huh?
Yeah.
Where it's like the core here is pushing on the magnet here, and
Right.
it pushes against itself, and they're able to control it by the voltage or something they put through it.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Because once you eliminate gravity, you're able to do anything. You go back in time, forward in time, stop time, like everything's.
Why? How so?
Because gravity. So it's I don't know. It's the definition. Like, that's what gravity is. And like, so I mean, I'm trying to get smart enough to think about this.
No.
You are a toy!